Hey guys, Ed here from 125 Rods. Um, I got a little bit of an update. There's one of my subscribers had wanted to know. See, and you can see how messed up that roof is right there. See that? But that's okay. Anyway, one of my subscribers had wanted to know how to duplicate this paint scheme. What I did with the. Of course, this was my first attempt at acrylic, and as you guys know, this is all brush painted. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. I know you can see the top. So I'm gonna try not to knock that mirror off. That's why it's all messed up on that side. But okay, see there. That's brush painted. There you can see my fenders where I tied them in, but that's got a little glue bomb there. But yeah, this side's a little worse. But for the most part, it's shiny. It's so what I did was here's the color that I originally ordered. This is like a translucent blue. It's darker. It's darker than the in it, and I don't even remember where I got it online somewhere, and it came in a short bottle. It was like a kind of like a for acrylic paint, craft paint. It was kind of like an expensive little bottle, right? This is all dusty again, and I just waxed it, right? So that's not the color I wanted. Was this right? And the color that I had that I ordered previously is this, and this is just regular craft paint, right? As you can see indoor outdoors. This is gloss. This is Apple Barrel. This is the company that I've got most of my craft paint from. All right, but this is too light. This is like this is what I used on the interior. That I don't know if you can see that, but it's real. See how light that is in there. And that's not how I wanted the fenders because I knew I was going to do the blue metallic. So I ordered that other blue, which I'm all out of, unfortunately. It was like a bottle half of this size, right? But I did mix it with this, and and then I also have ordered again Apple Barrel um, multi-surface. This is a flat white, right? And so that's what I used. I mixed it, and till I got the right shade that I wanted, which really I mixed them separately. So the front's really a little darker than the back because I did the fenders last, right? Because I didn't know how they were gonna. I had to center them on there just right, right? So that's how I did what I did to get that. And then the cab is my first try with this um, folk art metallic. Meta- uh, Metallic blue sapphire, and it says metallic right on it there. And these are the kind of paints I've been using on my models. They're just regular craft paint. And that one I just brushed on too as well. But now the thing is, since this was my first brush paint with the acrylic brush paint model, right? Um, it's a learning curve, and I realized you can't see the brush strokes in the green unless you went right up to it, and then you can see there's like black streaks in there, but you got to be like really microscopic to see it, right? And um, I used a regular clear on top of this. So when I made my stripe here, the learning curve was The problem with these acrylic paints like this is they need to be watered down. They need to be they come out really really super thick, and I learned that it's too thick really um, for some applications. Like my stripe was really really thick. I had to sand it down like hell to not get a ridge here, and I still have a ridge. And I decided that after the third coat that it needed to be mixed with water, and then it flowed on just like a regular oil paint, like a regular enamel stripe. So that's how I did my truck here. Um, and I learned that if you mix them with water, um, then you don't see the thick, heavy brush strokes, and it brushes on a lot nicer. So that's my story with the fat fendered Ford. Um, I still got a touch up right there. I don't know what happened there, but yeah, the white stripe could have been better. Um, it's like Mars says. In the pictures they look great, but if you look at it close up, it's you'll find all of these. I've got the lines where I glued the top section in here. The white is still really, really high. I touched up a spot in the middle of the white. You can see that. But, and then this is my fault. At a later date, I somehow had a glue web go across there. But I mean, for the most part, I'm happy with it. I like, there's only like one of these out there with fat fenders like that. um, so that's what I did. For the truck. The gold is regular gold spray paint, um, and just regular. What I've gone to now is I've decided to do, this is Color Max. It's Krylon. It's acrylic latex, but a can of this is going to last me forever, and it's the black. It's what I use for my black touch up, and it dries kind of fast. It's again indoor outdoor, right? This is gloss black, but to me it's like a semi gloss, but it's great because I use it for all my black stuff that I can, the batteries, the chassis, stuff like that. So that's the poop on how I did the Ford, the 50 Ford. And I got one other thing, a couple other things to go over here. I opened up my mail today, and I got an envelope marked Don Horton, and it's got a shop card, model cars with Glenn. And it's cool because I don't know how he worked it out. I thought they forgot my address, which is cool. That's fine. But now I've got one of each, right? So that's cool. Look at those. Yeah. So the artist in me, right? I love to see art, right, in other people's art, and I study it. And so as you can see, chrome is hard to do in drawing, and he gets his chrome effect by doing this black shaded line in the middle of the white, right? So that's where he gets. So that's how he does his chrome. I do mine a little differently. I do mine kind of like the burnt exhaust pipes, right? I do a little kind of like blue shading in the corner to imitate like it's supposed to be chrome or something like that. I use blue a lot, but that's fine. That's everybody's different. That's what makes everybody good, right? And then again, Glenn and Don, they have the straight lines here, very straight. I'm not patient enough to use a ruler and make my lines really nice and everything. I got just whip stuff out because I get the idea in my head, and I gotta see what's in my head right away, right? So that's how I do it. But yeah, great. You know, there again, pencil drawing, guys, colored pencil. It's really great. I've tried to order. There's a way. I've since gone to. I use colored pencil, and I do the watercolor pencils, which are, you know, I ordered a bunch and they canceled on me. So I gotta, you know, I'm still putting together my set. The drawing I sent you guys was like from a Crayola kids pack thing, right? I made. That's what I'm using right now for my art pencils. But we'll get there, you know. I digress. We get there, and so yeah. So that's the deal. All right. So Cobra's got that snorkel scoop, and Christine's got my old standby blower system there, right? And that one's, you know, I've been comparing blowers. Some blowers have 3, some blowers have 4. Truck has 5, I think. You know, these little, you know, flaps, butterflies. So, yeah, so, you know, I look at all that stuff. It's really cool. I look at his flames, how he makes his flames. My flames on the 40 Ford, I've been working on them since you guys saw them. It's been a long time since I did flames, right? But I had to have flames on a 40 Ford with flames. The Coca-Cola Ford. It's coming out. You know, you can tell I haven't done it in a while, but we'll get better, you know. But for now, it'll do, you know. It's you know, look at his flame. His flames are like those flames, right? All right, yeah. See, he's got the collectors there. Uh, it's interesting the headlights. See how they did the headlights too there. See, that's good. So, so yeah, I love the dragons, guys. Really cool. All right, so that's my poop for today. Thank you, subscriber, who had the question about the paints. And I still use acrylic quite a lot. Yeah, I have since I've gotten my indoor paint booth, but I still use acrylic. I prefer to use it a lot. It's a lot easier. It washes up with water. Even this Color Max, you know, everybody gets crazy. It's latex, man. It's acrylic. Everybody gets crazy and gets special thinners and stuff for acrylic. You know, it's latex. It washes off the water. You wash your brush out with water. You know, it's that. That's what I like. I like simple, easy stuff. I'm trying out this new stuff. This is Folk Art Metallic. It's a silver argent, and that's what I use to get the dull aluminum look. And that is pretty realistic to me. You know, I'm pretty happy with that. And so then I've got then I use Krylon Chrome, original chrome, metallic original chrome, and that's what I do when I want to tone down